Good morning guys, welcome to another weekly vlog. Today is a Saturday, which is not a day that I typically vlog, and to be honest, it's not really for a reason other than I find it easier to edit the vlogs if I finish them on the Friday. But I thought today that I would get the vlog camera out and show you what I get up to on my post-trip day. So typically after every single trip, I will have a day where I do absolutely nothing that requires like full attention. And I basically like reset myself, have a little like wind down, and I just kind of reset my whole mind and my body and my just everything so that I feel good again, ready to move forward. And bear in mind, this is my 8th trip this year. So I am very exhausted. I'm desperately trying to avoid burnout, and I just feel like with all the drinking at Oktoberfest and stuff, I just want to make sure that I feel 100% back to me as quick as possible. So today is a reset day, and reset days include things like food shopping to restock my fridge, hair masks, face masks, a bath, putting my washing away, sorting out my suitcase, doing my washing, like all the little things that you need to do after a trip. But the one thing that I don't do, which I'm very kind of glad to myself for, is cleaning and tidying my home, because I typically do that before I leave. So like the day before I leave, I pack like 2 days before I go. So the day before I leave is normally when I change my bed sheets, clean the flat, tidy, like take all the bins out, that kind of thing, so that when I get home all of that is done and I just don't need to worry about it, because I hate coming back to like a messy environment, and I hate coming back to like not clean bed sheets. Not that they'd be dirty, like I clean them I change them every week, but you know what I mean, like I just want to make sure that they are fresh and clean and like the nicest thing to get into. So I'm gonna get myself ready and write my shopping list and head to Tesco's. I'm still doing Empower. They have open spaces back up if you wanted to join. I saw it on their Instagram earlier, but basically it's my like workout plan, meal plan kind of thing. So it's essentially like a whole online coach, nutrition, fitness, everything. So we're actually doing a reverse diet at the moment, which I can talk about more in another video if you want me to. It basically means I'm slowly upping my calories to try and make my metabolism better, because I'm at a very big plateau, and we're going to try a reverse diet and see if that helps. Hopefully it does, because I want to start seeing like really big progress. I mean, obviously the progress is going to get better anyway, because I'm actually in the country for a while now. Well, tell a lie, I'm going to Rhodes in about 2 weeks time for 4 nights, but there's a gym when I'm there and I'm going to go running and stuff, and it's quite a healthy resort, so I feel like I'll be fine. But anyway, this is the kind of thing that I have. So it's got like different meals, so like breakfasts, lunch, dinner, snacks and stuff. And what I'll do is I'll decide on 2 breakfasts, 2 lunch and 2 dinner for the week, and then I will basically just go and shop for whatever's not already in my cupboard. But I try and make it things that I've already got things for. So like, for example, if there's pancakes on there, which there is, I know I've already got like flour, maple syrup, like that kind of thing. So that's probably one of my easiest breakfasts, because I don't need to buy too much. But I basically just go through and pick what I want to have and buy all of the ingredients, and then I can make it when I'm here. And I'll try and do like, if I make it the one night, I'll meal prep it so that it's ready for the next day. So I tend to have like leftovers quite a lot, which is quite good, to be honest. It helps me a lot. So yeah, get myself dressed, write my shopping list on my phone, and then get going. So I'll catch up with you in a minute when I'm dressed. I'm ready for the day. So I've got loads of hair oil in, and I've just slicked my hair back to just keep it out of the way, and because I know I'm going to be washing it later anyway. And then I've got this hoodie on, which is from Girl of Muse. It's quite an old one actually. I've had it for about a year now, but I really like it because it's just black. Obviously it said Manifest Club, we know I'm all about that. And then my leggings are from Neighborhood Club, which is my friend Ebony's brand, and honestly these are so comfortable. They are like the best support ever, so they really suck you in and like just make your figure look amazing. But they're also really thick and comfortable, great for working out, but also great for running errands. Like I have been wearing them mostly for running errands at the moment, because obviously I've not really been going to the gym, not really been here, but I really like them. And then I've just gone for my little Air Force Ones, which are my wear with everything easy shoes. And then I'm gonna chuck a random coat on, grab my tote bags and stuff, and I'll be out the door. And then I've got my little shopping list ready to go. So this is 3 lunches, 3 dinners and 3 breakfasts, with stuff I've already got in the cupboard, and then just random little bits I need, like fairy washing powder and stuff. So I'm gonna head to Tesco's now and get all of this. Always remember the tote bags. Just got back from Tesco, so I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what I got. We'll start this side. So I've got some sweet potatoes. I would normally buy these individually, but they were cheaper to buy like this, and they also were smaller, because the big ones can be a bit of a pain in the bum to cook. So I got them like that. I got some red onions. I got some sun-dried tomato paste, some cinnamon, close cut mushrooms, some plant-based butter, because I can't have dairy, so this is my alternative. And this is actually a really good one if you ever want to get one. Some chicken, so I got 2 chicken breasts, and then some diced chicken, so like different recipes need different amounts. 2 Alpro yogurts, because these are in quite a few recipes. I thought I'd try this today as well. This is the plant-based Cathedral City. I normally buy the Violife one, but I thought I'd give this a try because I've seen people on social media saying it's good. I got the grated Violife. I got the Plant Kitchen coconut oil alternative to soft cheese. This is better in my opinion than all the other ones. I think it's just really tasty. And then this, again, just a really good alternative, and this melts really nicely. So if you are someone who can't have dairy or you just a vegan, this is a really good one to have. Some eggs, some sticky rice. I've got 4 little pods of that. They didn't have any other type of sticky rice apart from the one that you have to like make yourself, and I'm really bad at doing it myself, so these are the best alternative. I got 2 packets of salmon so I can have 2 different recipes. I also have to bear in mind James is in a lot of these, so I need food for him too. Pringles, these are part of a recipe, so like you basically crunch these up and make like chicken tenders. So this is what you put on the outside. I've got some corn flour, again for the same recipe. Bananas, I always get quite a lot of bananas because I just like having them with pretty much everything. Chicken sausages, 4 avocados, broccoli, some asparagus tips. I got some baby tomatoes, some peppers. I got a cucumber, some wholemeal bread and some wholemeal wraps. And that's basically it for my recipes for the week because I already have other bits. So I think now I'm gonna grab myself a big glass of juice because I'm really thirsty, and I'm gonna make myself some lunch because I haven't eaten yet and I'm starving, so I'm gonna have that. I did have like half a Huel shake, so I need to finish that, but I'm really hungry and it is currently, it's like 11:30, so maybe I'll wait an hour for lunch. But yeah, I'm gonna make lunch a little bit, so I need to put this away. I've just put my hair mask in and it smells glorious because I used one of my Garnier banana ones. I'll show you in a minute what I used, but I mixed 3 together, and I think I mentioned this quite a lot, but hack for hair masks, put them on dry hair before you've washed them. This is something my hairdresser told me that he was taught in an Olaplex Academy like training thing, and they said even though it says on the bottle to do it after you've washed your hair, definitely do it on dry hair because it actually helps to soak it into the hair follicles more. Apparently that's what I was told anyway, so I've always done it on dry hair and it really helps. I definitely found using it on wet hair versus dry hair there's a big difference, so highly recommend. But normally what I'll do is just pop my hair in a mask like this, potter around the house and do like tasks and stuff or like edit videos or whatever, and then wash it off in the evening. So I'm going to unpack my suitcase, do some washing, and then I'm heading for a little dog walk with my friend Amelia at about 5. So fingers crossed this will not look as like wet by then. I'm probably going to put a cap on anyway, but we're just going to go walking through the woods so it doesn't matter. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I used a blend of 3. Olaplex I use all the time. This is just the classic number 3 in the bigger size. I got this on Amazon. I'll try and link it if I can. But I don't typically like using this all over my hair. Like I do use it all over my hair, but I like mixing it with something else because this doesn't last 5 minutes otherwise. Normally I'll put a bit of this on each layer, brush it through, and then I'll bulk it out with this because this is equally good for your hair. So this one's more for dry hair, this one's more for strengthening. And then I also popped a tiny bit of this Pureology Strength Cure in because I don't know, I felt like it. I don't typically mix 3, I normally just do these 2 or these 2, but I just thought I'd try it out because this was really running out and I wanted to kind of, I don't know, give it a bit of something. Okay, I thought I'd show you a few random PR bits that have come in when I was away. There is a few bits, there's not loads, but I thought I would just show you anyway because I like seeing these on other people's vlogs, so I figured you guys might like them too. So first up we have this that I've just opened, which is the new Girl of Muse scented candle, which is called Hello Autumn, and oh my god, this smells of white pumpkin, spicy clove, vanilla and orange, and it honestly smells, I think, more like Christmas, but that's because I associate a lot more like cinnamony smells with Christmas, but smells so beautiful. And then I've got this little box, which is Ana Luisa. So this is a jewelry brand. I've got 2 little things in here. The first is this little necklace, which I don't know if you can see that, but that's just a little J. And then the next one, what's this one? Oh yeah, this one's just a chain. So I got these because I thought they'd be quite cute layered. So like a chain and then the J, as 2 separate necklaces but worn together. And I'm not gonna lie, I really like the pouches they send the jewelry in. How cute are these? These would be really good travel pouches for like rings and stuff. I do have a travel jewelry pouch. Let me show you actually. So I have this travel jewelry pouch that I got on Amazon. I'll leave it linked because it is so good. But it basically holds, I mean, I have not unpacked this since I went to Mexico yet. But it basically holds all your jewelry. So it's like ring holders, earring holders, and then there's like a little bit for necklaces and stuff. And it's so handy because it also folds up really small. I used to use a box, but that's definitely much easier. So these are also really cute if you want to only take a couple of little bits like rings. Oh, another jewelry one. So this is from Estella Bartlett. Ooh, there's a few bits in here. First is some little earrings. Oh, these are adorable. They have like, I don't know if you can see this up close properly, but they've got like celestial patterns and little diamantes around. Love a good hoop. I'm a sucker for hoops. I also mix the colours of my hoops, so I wear silver and gold at the same time because I tend to mix and match all my other jewellery. So it's normally like silver necklace and silver rings, or gold necklace, gold rings, and then my bracelets are a mix of like silver, gold. The watch is obviously gold, and then my earrings are just a mix as well. So this star is gold, but that's silver. I've got gold hoops. Hang on, have I got gold hoops? What have I got in? Yeah, so I have a gold hoop, a silver hoop, and then a gold stud. This little tennis bracelet, adorable. This one's like a little pearl bracelet, but it's got little stars and stuff around, which is very cute too. And then this necklace, which is also adorable. This would actually look really good layered with the other two. I'm trying to refine my jewellery collection at the moment and get pieces that I really like, that are timeless, that I know I'll wear often. The only clothing I have is from Storit, which is a brand that I've had some stuff from before. I've actually had a couple of skirts and stuff from there and I really liked it. So hopefully this is as nice, and I love it as much. First thing is some trousers. I picked this gifting so long ago, I can't even remember what it is, but these look very small. I don't know if these are going to fit. I feel like they're going to be, yeah, they're going to be too tight. Well, we will try, we will see. They are elasticated, so maybe they'll be okay. But they're just like crossover wide leg trousers that are quite cute. So love those. And then they've sent me a little cropped faux leather jacket, equally cute. I think this would be so nice with like a high-waisted skirt, some tights and some like chunky boots for autumn, and then maybe like a scarf around as well. I think that would be such a good autumn outfit. And then there's these jeans, which I couldn't quite work out. These are small to medium, but I don't know how you fasten them. I think they might be the kind of jeans where like, because they've got these little hook eyes, I don't know if they're like, but that doesn't make sense because, is that what they do? I don't know. Is that, I feel like that's what's meant to happen. And then lastly is this jacket, because I feel like this is going to make a return this year. I've seen quite a lot of shops already selling very similar to this, so I do think it's a recurring trend. The Frankie Shop version last year just sent the whole of the internet crazy, along with all the dupes, so I feel like it is going to make a comeback. But this one's really cute. I like the exposed pockets and stuff. It's very, very cool. So yeah, that's what I've got from Storit, and that's pretty much minus one parcel, which is quite a big Boohoo one. That's everything I've got right now. And I'll show you the Boohoo one maybe later in the week or another vlog, because there's quite a lot in that one, and I don't want to make this clip way too long. But I'm gonna go and finish washing and stuff. Got one load in at the moment, and then I need to just unload my dishwasher and all the really fun, exciting things that you would expect. Off for a little dog walk. Good morning from me and my delicious looking gingerbread pancakes and a coffee that I picked up in the gym because I just wanted to treat myself this morning. I'll put the recipe for the gingerbread men on the screen here, so you can just screenshot that if you wanted to make them. But it's really good for you, really yummy, and well, I say really good for you, it's good for you. It fits in my macros, it's part of my meal plan. If you didn't know, I do the Empower meal plan. I'll leave meal plan, online coaching, I think I mentioned this yesterday, but I'll leave the link down below if you wanted to sign up, because I have absolutely loved it. If you've seen my progress pics, like I've been posting bits, I haven't really posted that much, but I've been posting like bits and pieces here and there online because I really wanted to share my journey but without showing too much of my journey. So I think I might do a video coming up that's like a week in my workouts and food and whatever. But yeah, I decided to have these this morning because it's Sunday, and on Sunday we have yummy cozy food, especially because it's autumn. It's really like grey and rainy and miserable outside. It's a little bit chilly, and I just wanted a really cozy breakfast, lunch and dinner today, and I'm gonna light the candles, get the pumpkin smells going, and just have a cozy day on the sofa editing some bits, and I'm honestly so excited about it. So it's currently 10 o'clock. I've been to the gym this morning, which is my first workout at that gym. Apart from one spin class, that's my first workout at that gym since August, because obviously I left for Mexico on the 1st of September. I was away for 18 days. I came back for 4, and then I went to Berlin for 6. So I literally was away the whole of September, and I did do like 2 or 3 workouts while I was away. I've done a lot of walking, but that was my first like weight session in a while, and it felt so good to be back. Thought I'd really struggle to get into it, but I loved every second, and just that feeling afterwards I just craved, but it was really good. Good morning guys, it's Monday today, start of a new week, feeling really good about it. Had a very productive morning, so I've already been to the gym, I've gone for coffee with my friend Ebony, I also had some porridge. If you've never been to Gales and had porridge, I highly recommend it, tastes so good. The blueberry seeds and maple syrup one is so good. And then I also dropped off my disposables to be developed as well. So I had one that was from like pre-Mexico and Mexico, and then I had one that was from like Oktoberfest, Reading Festival, and I can't remember what else. Like it was a few different things, but I can't for the life of me remember what was on it. Kind of like that though, because I just genuinely have no idea what's on it. So when I get them back, it'll be really fun to like see. But it's been a good morning, and today is going to be one of those days where I just sit and do like admin. So I need to reply to all my emails, because I've got quite a lot of emails at the moment. I need to make sure that I go through and just do things like planning Instagram. So I did shoot a lot of stuff pre going on any trips, so like Mexico and Berlin. So I just want to make sure that I've like edited those up, got them scheduled, like got them ready to go, and then I don't have to worry about things. Like I've just kind of got it all there. So it's going to be a day on my phone, and then I actually have my landlord popping over this afternoon. So she wants to just come and check that the flat is like in order. Good evening guys. I realised I forgot to pick up the camera the entirety of today, and that's because I have just been doing so much work. Like the last few hours, what time is it now? 6. The last few hours I've been replying to emails, sorting Instagram stuff out. My landlord came over just to check a few things, like my washing machine door is like weird, so she had to check that. The ceiling lights in here are like all gone, but I can't get them back. Like just random things that needed fixing, because she's never actually been over since I lived here, and I've lived here for over a year now, so she just wanted to double check everything. But it was nice to finally meet her and just have a chat and stuff. To make some dinner, which is really early, but I'm starving and I don't want to snack, and I don't want to wait till I'm too hungry, so I thought I'd just make it now, and then I can just sit on the sofa later and just like drink loads of water, because to be honest, I've been very bad at drinking water this week. Well, this month, to be honest. Like since I went to Mexico, I've just been so bad at drinking water. I'm having spicy salmon with potato, so I'm just using sweet potato, and then I'm going to pop some broccoli in because I have the biggest broccoli ever, and hopefully it'll be a really yummy, healthy dinner, and it will fill me up quite nicely. I can't be bothered to cook, but I know I need to do it, and I'm cooking for tomorrow too. So I cooked lunch for like 3 days yesterday, and then I'm going to cook this, so I've got lunch and dinner tomorrow, which is actually a really nice thing to have because it saves me needing to cook when I'm really busy. I'm going to air fry most of it, to be honest. I'm air frying the potatoes, I'm air frying the salmon, and I'm going to boil the broccoli because otherwise I've got to keep waiting for the air fryer, and it's really annoying. So yeah, here's a little cooking montage. In hindsight, probably should have used a larger saucepan, but it's in now. One video down. I kind of split it into 2, so I filmed all of like the little clips in the mirror for TikTok and all of the pictures, and then I did all the reels, so I put the outfits on 12 times. It was an experience. I'm heading to my friend Katie in a little bit. She does my lashes and my brows. She's like a beauty therapist, and she basically does every single beauty treatment under the sun for me, apart from she didn't used to do my nails because I got acrylics. So these are all acrylics. These are my little autumn nails, so I just get different coloured tips. But they look really cute, and I'm gonna get these off in about a week or 2's time, and she's gonna do the buildable gel, which is apparently better for your nails, but I just fancy a bit of a change, and I fancy like a block colour, so I might just go like all burgundy or like a deep green or something, because I quite like this green or this green. I don't know, I fancy green nails, so I'm gonna be getting these off. They're kind of not that bad at the moment. Like, I don't know if you can see that. This one has just completely disappeared, like the greens come off, but the actual like growth isn't too bad. So I think by the time I get back from my trip, they should be good to be replaced, to be honest. but they are looking a bit tatty where I kept pulling on the Uggs, because the Uggs have literally, like where I have to pull them on, I have to like put my finger in to like hold it out, and it hurts my finger a little bit, but it's fine, it'll stretch in time. But lunch should be ready now, so I'm going to show you what I'm having. If you've watched the vlog for a while, you'll know these are my little margarita pizza toasts, and they're actually not fully done. I need to put them back in. The cheese is so not melted. But these are just ciabatta roll with chopped tomatoes, cheese, balsamic, and a bit of olive oil on top. And then I normally have a protein shake with it as well for a bit of protein. I'm so hungry, but they're not finished, so I've had to put them back in. I didn't show you the finished result of my food because I got it out of the oven and one half of the roll was stuck to the tinfoil, and I had a very hot ciabatta roll that I was trying to like prise off the tinfoil, and I ended up having to like basically just lose half of the roll. Traumatic experience. It wasn't that traumatic, but it was just annoying. It just took ages and a knife didn't work. Oh, it was just a pain in the bum, but it's done and I've eaten it and it was delicious. I'm still hungry. I'm on that like pre-period week where I'm just absolutely ravenous and I can't stop eating. And I know every other woman gets like this too, because even speaking to friends, we all say like, oh, we're on that week again. But I honestly am ravenous. Like, I cannot stop. I've already eaten like lunch and breakfast, and bearing in mind I had pancakes for breakfast, and then I had that for lunch, and then I've also had like these vegan pinwheel things from M&S, which by the way are delicious. They're like, let me show you. I picked them up when I was hungry shopping the other day, because you know, hungry shopping is something we all do. It's these, they're called Dinky Vegan Cheese Flavour Pinwheels. They were reduced to £2.10, which I still think is extortionate for what they are, but they've been really nice to just put like a little bit of barbecue sauce on top and just pop one in every now and then when I'm peckish. But anyway, I need to carry on with filming, and then I'll show you a before and after of my eyelashes, I think, if I can. I'll be dealing with you later. But for right now, drink water and go get my lashes done. My Gucci boots just came back from the restory. I'm so excited. I think I sent these off maybe like 8 weeks ago, but where I've been away, we couldn't get them back to my house. Like, I had to be in obviously to accept the delivery because they're expensive. But they've just come back and I'm so buzzing. I'll try and find the pictures that I sent to the restory to get them done, because they were very worse for wear. So they basically had like this. They had like holes in the soles because the soles were so worn down. The heel was a little bit like, how do I explain? It was like, you know when you have leather heels and they just kind of like get dented and stuff? They were kind of like that. Oh my god, they look brand new. Okay, so this is how they look now. Annoyingly, this bit, there's not really much that you can do, so what I'm going to try and do is like hair dryer it down or something, because they tried to fix the fact it flicks up and it was just, it's not something that can be done easily, I don't think. So that is a bit annoying, but they've basically kind of touched up all of this, given it a bit of a buff and a shine. They've, I think, repainted a little bit around here because that needed doing. They've also cleaned all in the G, which needed doing. And then, I don't know if you can see here, but this is the original sole, which is why it's a bit like battered, shall we say, but they wanted to keep the Gucci logo and stuff. So they basically put a rubberized sole so it's a bit less slippy, because this was very slippy, and they put a new heel entirely, so they've just completely rewrapped it and also put the base on again. So this will be nice and sturdy, but oh my goodness, they are literally the best. So this is what the other one looks like. I'll leave a link down below. But the Restory is basically a shop that specialises in like basically bringing back to life any designer pieces that you have. So I follow them on Instagram because I'm not gonna lie, their videos are the most satisfying things ever. So they restore like jumpers, they restore bags, they restore shoes, like literally anything that you've got that needs fixing that's designer, like they can probably do it. So I obviously sent these off because the sole was really, really bad, and I wanted someone that I trusted, because as much as I could take them to like Timpson's or something, like I wanted somewhere that I knew designer, and sending them off to Gucci direct was going to take like, I think it's like 6 months or something mental, and I had to provide like proof of receipt and all that kind of thing, which I couldn't find anywhere. So I basically just sent them to the Restory, and they've done an amazing job, and I'm so happy with them. I can't remember how much the service should have cost, because basically I was going to pay for it, and I like did all the quote thing online and everything, and then I mentioned on Instagram that I was doing it, and they kindly reached out and offered to give me the experience if I talked about it. So thank you so much, Restory, for that. I honestly am obsessed, and I will be recommending to everyone, because not gonna lie, I would have paid for the service. Like, I've got my loafers that need sending off, and I'm gonna be paying for that, and like I've got bags and stuff as well, but such a good thing to have. And also, if you are someone who likes looking for vintage bags on like eBay and stuff, I actually was gonna buy not that long ago, a Gucci bag that was a little bit broken, and I was just going to send it to the restory to be fixed because the broken bag was like £100, but the restory would have fixed it for like £100. So it made sense because then I'd still have been getting such a discount and I'd have made it look brand new again. So also a good point to note. But I definitely need to send my trench coat and my loafers at some point. So they will be going because they both need a bit of TLC. But yeah, so obsessed, and now I'm going to eat my lunch. I'm honestly obsessed with this set so much. This is the H&M set I showed in my come shop with me, and it's just so comfortable for pretty much everything. But I think with a roll neck and some chunky boots would be cute for like out and about, but I also like wearing it on holiday. So if you haven't seen what I wore in Mexico, I wore it there and I loved it. My hair looks really dark today. This week's vlog ended fairly abruptly, so for that I'm going to apologise, but I basically went to bed on Wednesday night really early and I just felt really off Thursday and Friday, so I took 2 days off work and decided to come back on Saturday and just be a bit stronger and a bit brighter and a bit happier, because it's really difficult to show up as your true self online when you don't feel 100%. And I think it's like a mixture of things. Like physically, I went a bit too hard in the gym on Sunday, which is why you didn't really see me go again. So I basically just went too hard on leg day, went for a run and ended up in so much pain. Like my hip is so sore that I'm having physiotherapy on Monday. I also just felt a bit overwhelmed with various work things going on, and I have so much to do before I go on my next trip because I leave on, well, technically like Wednesday, but it's at like 2 AM, so it's kind of not really Wednesday, it's kind of more Tuesday. And I just, yeah, there's so much to do. There's so many videos to edit, there's so many like things to sort out and things to pack, and it's just a lot. And just, I don't know, I think sometimes I just feel anxious and I always try and justify why I feel down, and there isn't always a reason for it. And I think I'm just coming to terms with the fact that I can accept that. Like there doesn't always need to be a reason that I feel funny, I can just feel funny. So yeah, I just had a couple of self-care days. I did try and go to the gym this morning, and I'm not gonna lie, I made my hip like 50 times worse. I was on the treadmill and I was doing like a light jog and it just like popped and it was so sore. Went to stretch it and I literally could not get in some stretches. It was like a trapped nerve. So yeah, that's why we're getting physio. But the little part of me, I never used to be like this, and I think where I've been really getting into fitness as a lifestyle choice rather than for weight loss or anything, I just want to go to the gym. Like I miss that part of my routine. I miss feeling the endorphin rush afterwards. I miss like just getting out the house in the morning, going and moving my body and just feeling strong. And I know that sounds really silly to anyone who doesn't go to the gym, because it sounds like, oh sorry, it sounds like such a silly thing to say, but it is something that is real. Like people miss the gym. I really miss the gym when I don't go, so yeah. But I feel better now. I feel a little bit brighter. I'm gonna give myself a nice long bath later and maybe read for a little bit and like catch up with the Kardashians this evening and stuff, and just really relax and have a nice chilled self-care night. So hopefully you enjoyed the vlog. There won't be a weekly next weekend. It's going to be the Berlin vlog going up because I am going to be in Rhodes, which is very exciting. I'm going on a little trip with James, which is actually a press trip, so very exciting that I can take him along with me and it's just the two of us. But yeah, Berlin is coming up. I've got H&M hauls coming up while I'm away. I've got a Ways to Style Uggs coming on Tuesday. So there's lots of exciting bits happening, and hopefully you guys are going to love those videos because I've worked really hard on content lately and I have some pretty good ideas coming up, if I do say so myself, I think you're really going to enjoy. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more from me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.